Here's a quote from Jim Boeheim, head coach of the Syracuse Orange. There's no reason to play in Greensboro, Boeheim said Wednesday. The ACC used the recent addition of Syracuse and Pittsburgh to expand its reach to the Northeast sites, bringing the tournament to Washington, D.C. last season and Brooklyn this year. The media centers, here's a quote, the media centers, the recruiting centers are Atlanta, Washington, and New York. Washington, D.C. and New York, he said. How many good players are in Greensboro? New York made the Big East. Let me go on and give you more of the backdrop on this story before I give you my opinion. You probably know where it is going. Boeheim admitted that his announced retirement after the 2018 season made him feel less handcuffed about speaking his mind. Who the Hall of Fame coach is rarely shy about his opinions, regardless of the time that he spent at Syracuse. He says, quote, I'm saying all this because I don't give a ish, he said with a chuckle. But this is what's right. Why do you think the Big Ten is coming to New York City? It's a good business decision. Everyone says this is all about business. Well, that's a good business decision. Brooklyn was chosen as the site of the ACC Tournament in March 2014. Since then, several ACC events have been removed as a result of House Bill number 2 in North Carolina, which is that bathroom transgender bill. The ACC men's basketball tournament, which will return to Brooklyn next year, is not due back in North Carolina until 2019 in Charlotte and 2020 in Greensboro. Man, he sounds like a damn old fart. I mean, you got to be kidding me. Syracuse, they just got their punk asses in the damn ACC, and he woofing like this? Child, please stop it. Now listen, I'm a Georgetown fan, so I'm a Big East fan from back in the day. All right, but it's a wrap for the Big East. All right, so Jim Boeheim and Syracuse are now in the ACC. ACC country is North Carolina. Period. You got a lot of nerve, Jack. You got a lot of nerve. I mean, are you serious? Now listen, I don't have a problem with going to New York to the Barclays Center or whatever every once in a while, but the ACC is North Carolina. As I say, tobacco country. Okay, it's North Carolina and the Southern teams, but it's predominantly North Carolina. That's why it's in Greensboro, because you got Wake Forest, you got North Carolina State, you got Duke, and you got Carolina. And so those are some of the biggest programs in the ACC historically. The ACC ain't about New York. I'm sorry. See, that's the darn elitist attitude of them New Yorkers that I hate. That's the elitist attitude they always trying to convey. They're always trying to thrust upon us their New York way of life. No! The ACC is North Carolina's Southern basketball teams. Yeah, they added damn Syracuse to the damn mix. You should be fortunate. You should feel happy. You can't come around here demanding and making damn proclamations. You move the tournament to New York City. Man, damn New York City and the ACC. Shut up. I hate that elitist attitude to New Yorkers. I remember when I was in college, New York used to come down. They used to always talk about the Southern people. Y'all country bumpkins this, y'all country bumpkins this. Well, take your ass back to New York. Ain't nobody asked you to come here. The Mecca of basketball. The Mecca. Man, whatever. I hate that. Now, listen, don't get it twisted to my New York people listening to the show. I've always talked about it. I love New York City for a couple of days. Don't come down here telling us New York right, New York this, New York that. Keep your ass up there in damn Patterson or Passaic or Brooklyn or Boston or wherever the hell you from. Don't come around here and talk. Jim Boeheim. This should be in New York. It's tradition. Listen, I don't have a problem with progress. You know, and if they feel like as a conference that is better for them to play their games as far as recruiting or whatever in New York City at the Barclays Center or Madison Square Garden, I don't even care. It don't even matter. It don't matter to me. But don't come around here throwing your weight around and talking about it's better than this, that, and that. But man, they've been playing basketball in the ACC. The ACC been a conference forever. And it ain't like it ain't no crappy conference. It ain't like it's the Big 12 or something like that. It's the ACC. Oh, man, I hate that type of stuff, man. Oh, our way is better. New York. The Mecca. The Mecca of what? The Mecca of shit. Whatever. I don't like that. I don't like that type of stuff. Don't come down here and be turning your nose up at me because there's this thing out there where New York is everything in New York is great. Stop that. That's a lie. That's a freaking false narrative. That's alternative fact. Always coming down here. What up, son? What up, God? Man, take that bullshit back up north.